Wonderful Wednesday to Raven's Chest. I hope you're having a great day so far. I got my assistant Timmy here, who's been wandering around the table, wondering if we're gonna press that button and go live. Sitting here waiting for my secondary device to load and looking to see if I'm gonna get that notification, because YouTube's been a little bit weird here lately. Sometimes notifications drop, sometimes they don't. So on that note, make sure if you have a favorite channel out there who you feel like maybe you've been missing some of their action, make sure you go check over there and ring the bell. Make sure that your notifications are on. Hello, Rhonda. Welcome in. Hello, Mama Chola. Good morning. Ah, hey, Tanya. Happy Wednesday, Doug and chat. Thank you, Tanya, and welcome in. A kind of a rare blessing here to have Tanya in the chat on Wednesday, because often Tanya is out shopping. And wow, look at that. Still no notification on my secondary device. I'm a little bummed to see that. That's how it goes sometimes. So yeah, but Tanya, it sounded like they're getting some weather there. So Tanya wasn't going to be out and about. Tanya will be here, so look out, you guys. You know, if there's something that hits the screen that Tanya's into, you might be in for a little bit of a battle there, because Tanya doesn't mind bidding, but I know Tanya doesn't like to bid against regulars, so. There you go. Yeah, a great day today. I usually like to start off talking about the weather. Hello, Gina. Welcome in. And hello, Shell Bell. There we go. Darn, still no notification. Well, just got to roll with that. Yeah, the weather this morning here is actually really nice. It's a little bit overcast and a little bit chilly. Might be saying, I thought you said it was a little bit nice. I find it to be very nice, actually. I went out for a little walk this morning. I got a notification. Good, Tanya. Good to hear it. Oh, Sambuca's checking in. He says, oh, I know the routine here. I'm still dog sitting here. I have Sambuca. Yeah, and I may be keeping him for a while, because when he first came in here, I cut the hair on his tail because he had, oh, it's so cute. I cut the hair on his tail because he had a bunch of burrs. And, oh, yeah, buddy. And I told my son, I'm like, you know, Buka might just have to stay here until his hair grows out, because he looks a little bit awkward right now. So, hello, Bluebird. All right. Good to hear that. Thank you, guys. Hello, Break the Cycle. How's it going? Peace and a purple heart. I love your hello there, Break the Cycle. 413, and I love the name too. Hello, Ottercat. Ottercat House, welcome in. Yeah, so I had told my son, you know, I might have to keep Buka until his tail grows out. And I was talking to him the other day, and he's like, that's gonna take like 6 months. Like, yeah, I think that's about right. That works for me. He's awesome. Talk about the best aggressive morning hellos. He's so happy to say hello in the morning. It's, oh, hi. Oh, he wants to come up for a hug. All right. Oh, hi, Buka. Oh, Buka hug. Yeah. Oh, big hug. Yeah, he's almost aggressive. Oh, yes. No, he is aggressive with that in the morning. So, oh, hi, buddy. Hi. And he really loves to play B-A-L-L. I don't want to say the word, otherwise, man, it's on. He'll be bringing it this way. And he won't want to stop. He loves it. Yes. That's what he does. I mean, he's a golden retriever. He's like, hey, it's in the name. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. Totally, Mama Chola. So I'm super grateful to have him. You know, having the extra love the last couple weeks has been a big help. Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty awesome. All right. Well, I do see we got 25 people in the house. Some people got notifications. That's a good sign. That was my uncle's nickname, Fetch. I love it. Oh, thank you, Tanya, for dropping the love in the chat. Yeah. Well, I usually wait till we get 10 thumbs up to do the first giveaway for free shipping. We got 12 thumbs up here, so let's do it. Oh no, he found it. Over there in the jewelry, somehow he came up with a B-A-L-L. I don't know what that... I don't know what that says about his ability. He's over in the jewelry. Wow, that was in the jewelry? Amazing. I had... All right. He just got the general vibe. I think he heard me say fetch. He found this over in the jewelry. Wow, that's not really a fetchy ball, man. I don't even know where that is. Where that came from. All right, but take it outside. No, you gotta take it outside. Come on, Rupert. It's not fetchy time. Excuse the interruption. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Every ball is a fetchy ball, right? It's on. What do they say? It's on like Donkey Kong. Hello, Eldine. Welcome in, Eldine. Eldine, I did get your message about the salt and pepper and the Van Briggle. So, all you. Hello, Lisa. Welcome in, Lisa. Oh, did you post a picture of that, Tanya? Shoot, I didn't even see that. But I did see the picture you sent me, so I think it's awesome. All right, we are gonna do a free shipping giveaway here. He's all bummed. And let's see. We are gonna go with a type of cat. I don't know if I've ever heard this one in the chat before. A type of cat. For free shipping, go for it. Let's see, I see Siamese, Burmese, Gray, Lion. Oh, did I get out of Tabby, Patchy, Bob, Calico. All right, mixed, Tonkinese, Siamese, Himalayan. Hello, Kirsten. Well, welcome in. Hairless. We are looking for a type of cat, Kirsten. Black. Oh, Eldine, they held it, but you got it. You got that. Eldine, congratulations. Manx. I don't know why they would why would they hold Manx? YouTube, overly aggressive. Congratulations, Eldine. You're going to get free shipping. Or a $6 credit, Eldine, because I think you already have a package there that's ready to go. So, congratulations. Congratulations, Eldine. Well, I didn't have any preview this week. You guys may have noticed. And I do have a handful of new items. I also have a pretty nice collection coming in today, and a few things that I got last week as well. And I have a whole bunch of stuff that I pulled out of my safe. A whole bunch. And I think whatever I don't get through this morning, I'm gonna work on processing this afternoon, and then we'll be coming back on later today. So hello, Grace. Hello, Joshy Boy and Painted Pony. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, so you know how it goes. We got lots of jewelry around here, and we'll be bringing it around for sale. But a little tray of items. One of which I wanted to share. You know, I had hoped to do a little bit of content on this, but just the time's been a little bit short this last week. And I just wanted to show this. because it's something that's very, it's not real common, but it's very easy to overlook. It's a Victorian pin, Victorian brooch. It's called a nanny brooch. And sometimes they have a little accessible spool of thread on one end and a needle on the other. This one just has a needle, and it is in that tube there. And yeah, it was made basically to do field repairs. You know, something was needing a stitch out in the field, and there you go. You had a quick little needle, and yeah, like I said, a lot of times the other end would have a little spool of thread hidden in there. Oh, my other chat's still frozen on cats. I'm like, what's going on here, people? Yeah, so something that's very easy to overlook, and a lot of times you'll see them. It'll look like it's broken, you know, or it looks like, you know, what's the mystery here? Was this a brooch that's supposed to be a sweater pin also? Like, but that's usually the situation. And a lot of times they're well done. There will be, say, 2 balls on each end. So it's a hidden design. There'll be a big ball on each end, and one will unscrew for a needle or pull out for a needle, and one will have thread. So yeah, when you're out in the field searching around, when you see old Victorian jewelry, usually noted by that old C clasp and typically a trombone tube style hinge. Yeah, just something to be on the lookout for. Really, they're around, but I see them very rarely. So. There you go, Joshy boy. Yeah. Another piece that I got, same era, early, late Victorian, early 20th century, check glass sapphirette brooch. Just missing one, darn it. And I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, did you ever happen to see over the years the other one of those? He's like, nope, always been missing. Like, oh, well, okay then. That's a bummer, but great stones. That'd be great to add something to it, or these would be great to repurpose into another piece or a couple pieces. I could see some earrings, a little pendant fashioned out of that, but beautiful, beautiful piece. And hey, I'm not just gonna show it off. I might as well try and sell it. So I paid quite a bit for it. Well, quite a bit considering, you know, they're glass stones. And I don't need to make a whole lot on it. But hello, Gen B. Me, I want to repurpose that. Well, Gen B, you know how it is. Sapphirette's not cheap. And on this one, I need to get 200. So that's the price on the little sapphirette brooch. And you can see that nice early setting. But I figured, hey, I might as well show this off. Oh man, great, really nice color flash in that. Like, you don't have to wonder. It's got the blue, it's got that sort of reddish, goldish tint that goes to it. Oh man, it is a beauty. And I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably try to find I shall think on it. Jailer said my sentence is now lasting 3 years. Gen B. That's funny. Yeah, well, that is it. That is the price, $200. It'll be here. It'll be here until it's gone. So, down that one goes. Oh, and the nanny brooch, I'll sell that one too. I was planning on listing that, but honestly, I've been listing so little recently that I don't even know when that would happen. It might happen tomorrow. It might not happen for a couple weeks. So this one, it is gold filled. The stones are all paste. So essentially costume jewelry. And I would put it at my shop for probably $130 to $150 and expect it to sell pretty quick for that. But if you like it here, right now, you can have it for $85. So, and it is pretty good size here. Let me get a length on that. Gina, I see you in at 85. Gina knows that's a great deal. It is 2 1/8 inch. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty good length on that. Very, very large. It is, yeah. Tanya got to see this whole group, actually. It's totally the rarity factor. All right, Gina, I don't see anybody else coming in. So I know sometimes we have a little bit of lag, and if somebody's gonna get caught to that lag right now, I'm sorry, but we're counting that down to Gina in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Gina at 85. Thank you, Gina. I think you'll enjoy that one. Oh, sounds like Gavin's cleaning out his room. All right. Let me get that. Excuse my nostrils. Yeah, thank you, Gina. Thank you very much. That's a lot of noise going on over there. Oh, I turned those off. I guess I don't need those any longer. Wow. It's so loud out here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, this, another early piece, arts and crafts. In the style of Heinz. That's what I was trying to remember. I was thinking Roycroft. No. In the style of Heinz. Could very well be a Heinz piece. It is not signed. And it looks like PU or PD. I don't know. You guys tell me. You're going to see it backwards, so it's going to be a little bit deceptive. But P and, I don't know. That looks like a U to me. Very cool. Nice design. And that one is only 20 bucks. For an original arts and crafts piece, that's a fantastic, fantastic price. 39 people here, only 25 thumbs up. Thank you, Mama Chola. I probably haven't given myself a thumbs up yet here, so. But yeah, really, really nice condition. And if the monogram there is something relevant for you, then that's a gotta have. Gotta have it. And I don't know, what do you think? What does that second character look like? Is that a D or a U or what? I think I got the P part down. I hit it twice from 2 devices. Wow, good job, Mama Chola. Let's see, can I hit that thumbs up too? All right, there. Another thumbs up from myself to myself. All right, I don't see anyone into that one. Down we go. Ottercat. Ottercat's in as it's going down. You got that, Ottercat. I see DP. All right, thanks. Thanks for that, Jen. Looks like DP says Lisa, yeah. All right. It does look like DP, but because it's reversed, it's, yeah. All right, we got that sold to Otter Cat House at 20. Thank you, Otter Cat House. And that reminds me, I know that you are registered Otter Cat House. So thank you for that. And anybody who is not registered, feel free to just fill out that simple form there that is pinned in the chat. And after you fill that out, you're registered. You're eligible for giveaways. Purdue University pin. Oh, Elizabeth. Dang, that could be. Yeah. Otter Cat House. Congratulations. Yeah, that could totally be a Purdue University. DP is better than PU, right? Right, Joshy boy? All right, this is cool. I did have this yesterday with my, if you guys caught the show with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy. I'm dyslexic, so don't trust me. Yes, Gen B. Well, I think, yeah, that was just a tough one, no matter what. So, yeah, I did have this one on yesterday, an MMA brooch. It looks like a llama to me. Cool, stylized llama. And that one, it's costume, it's silver plate. Yeah, glad you enjoyed that, Mama Chola. And that one is, I think I had like $30 on it or something yesterday. That one's only $24. $24 on the cool llama. I kind of like the odd whimsical design, and I was curious where the inspiration came from. You know, I would assume it's a South American theme, but I don't know. It's pretty rad. It is marked MMA there, and man, it sure does looks like sterling, but it's just a heavy silver plate. And when my aunt got married, her name changed to Pew. She made her husband change his name to Arden. Ah, that's funny, Rhonda. All right, down the llama goes. Off to the side. Oh, I want to say thank you, Tanya. Thank you for that. I love it. It's just awesome. Hello, Deborah. Welcome in, Deborah. All right, this stone is just fantastic in here. I don't know if you can really see the white. Okay, there we go. It's some of that white coming through and some of that matrix. Holy moly. It is awesome. It is a 5.75. Yeah, that's about right. Maybe into a 6. But that stone is, man, just fabulous. And this one is $37. $37. Oh, did I pull that from the right spot? And again, it's a size 5 1/4 on the mandrel. So coming in very close to a 6 there. Deborah, your package is ready. I need your info, please. Yes, Deborah. Please email your info to Gina. All right, $37 on that lovely. I don't see any action. Give it another second here. Yeah, the color's awesome. All right, whoop, going down. That one might come back around later. Oh, goodness. These, Gina, it's a 5.75. So 5 3/4, almost into a 6. So I tried, and I will thank you, Gina. These were fantastic. And I thought they were Avon. Well, they had them on an Avon tag at the thrift store. And I'm like, hey, can I see those Avon earrings? Those are awesome, Avon. But on the back of their tag, they actually had sterling Silpata. They knew what they were. Yeah, they knew what they were. So I had to pay up accordingly, but they're really awesome. Sterling silver, big old hoops. And I assume these are onyx. I thought for a minute I saw a little flash in there. I'm not familiar with Silpata and obsidian, but I think that was just a little play of the light. They are fantastic. Let me get a weight. I would look too pretty in those. Hubby would never let me leave the house. Funny. Ow. All right, the weight on those. Oh, that's not bad. 5.5 grams on that one. 5.6 grams. So about 5.5 grams. And yeah, considerable size on those. You can see right there for some scale. And I actually got a really good deal, so I'm gonna pass along a good deal. I'm sure that the market value on these is probably $65 to $75, maybe even higher based on the rarity of the design. But hey, 45 bucks if you like them. Ooh. That's the price. I'm kind of getting used to the vertical format here. What do you guys think? Do you like the vertical format or the horizontal format? You could just put in a V or an H if you don't want to write it out. I'm curious what people enjoy viewing, how you have a better viewing experience. Whether it's vertical. I see Gina is in at 45. Elizabeth likes the vertical. All right. Just Messin says horizontal. And Draft Horse Diva, welcome in. Draft Horse Diva, welcome in. Just Messin as well. Draft Horse Diva says horizontal, vertical, vertical, horizontal. All right, we're getting about 50-50. Vertical won't display on my TV. I just get the chat. Oh, dang. My phone on my laptop. No preference. Vertical and horizontal. Eldine. Oh, you're funny. The chat box is strange on the phone. Okay. Yeah, so little, but on TV is okay. All right. Well, I see Gina at 45. I don't see any other action. Horizontal. All right. Well, I know personally I like the horizontal, but I am adjusting to the vertical, and I kind of like it now. Can actually do a lot more in one space, showing and reading the chat. It's kind of nice for being able to see both at the same time. Just an adjustment there. All right, we're gonna count those down. Sold to Gina at 45. Thank you very much, Gina. Gina's running the show today. Yeah, those are fabulous. And if you guys know Gina, you know Gina's going to be able to rock those. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Do you have a choice with YouTube? Yeah, we have a choice when we stream. We can go vertical or horizontal. YouTube has been forcing the vertical, especially with scheduled shows. They've been pushing for, at least it feels that way, for people to go vertical. So, and I do believe that, you know, vertical format's going to be a lot more of the future. So, may as well get used to it and adjust to it. So, thanks for your input, everybody. Vertical works with guests as well. Yeah, totally. It does. It works great when you're doing a collaborative stream. Oh, one more ring. Nice, kind of Indian style, like Middle Eastern sterling, cool turquoise in that, and some nice rich coral as well. Size 9.5, and man, it fits my 10 pretty comfortably. But it is a 9.5 on the mandrel. And it's a nice ornate setting. And this one, believe it or not, this one's only 35 bucks. $35 on that lovely, oh, I don't want to stick it on there and then not be able to get it off. There we go. See if we can get some of that nice stone there. Nice open work, all that hand cut silver. I see Mama Chola's in at 35. We'd be looking for 37 or better pretty quick. It is a pretty one, Shell Bell. It is indeed. That's the one thing about the vertical is it seems to have the ats as the names. So that's the one adjustment for me. I'm like, wait, who is that? Ah, Shell Bell. Okay. All right, Mama Chola, I don't see anyone else coming in on that. We're gonna call that sold to Mama Chola. Congratulations. You got that, Mama Chola. Thank you very much. That is a lovely one. All right, well, this, I keep looking at things like, man, I wish I had a preview for this. Great sterling silver, handmade artisan feather cuff. I dig the texture. So I'm not sure if you can really pick that up, but it has a nice brushed texture on it. And it's a substantial piece. Scale right there. Wow. 58 grams. Holy moly, 58 grams. And it is artisan signed on the inside there. Not familiar with that. Not familiar with the artist. But there you go. It's 6 3/4, but clearly there's some room. It's got some flex to it. There's some room to go up or down. Still a pretty good size gap there. And a little bit of room to even change the contour. So being a 6 3/4, I'd say it would probably go up to a 7 1/4 pretty comfortably. And then maybe down to a 6.5 before that gap starts to close pretty good. And again, what was that? 58 grams. Well, geez. I know what I paid, and I paid a lot for it because it was just such a nice piece. But $3 a gram yeah, about a little bit less than $3 a gram. 165 on that one. That's what I need to get out of it. I feel like it's definitely worth way more. Get that nice. It was all hand pounded to get that contour, then hand brushed, and then all those little hand sawn there. Got the brooch. Thanks. Awesome. Awesome, Cave. Good to hear it. And yeah, Cave, I don't know if you caught yesterday's show with Aaron, but I thought you might get a kick out of that. The ephemera guy with the brooch hat. Any marks? Yes. Yes, Rhonda. It is signed in there, sterling, and I think it says Legacy. I believe it says Legacy. Shoot, you want me to do a Google image search on it real fast and see if I can find a comp? Oh, one. Wow, that's not a feather cuff. Michael Kirk Navajo. Well, that's not fair. Everything but the house. Oh, we got to sign into that one. All right, well. I was trying. Just making sure the ring. I just want a sterling. Yes, Mama Chola. It is. All right, 165 on that beauty. If somebody likes that and that works for you, that's the price. Yeah, I could almost get that. Almost get that on my 7. All right, going down. Hello, Grace. Oh, this is pretty rad. Nice. Big old truck out there. Nice Chinese double dragon cuff or bangle. That one can go up to, at max size there, it is 8 inches. So expands out to about 8 inches, rests comfortably at about 7. So it is like 950 to 980 silver. It's pretty soft. So it does expand and close, and it stays in place. So really, really good design on it. Really nicely made. And I think it's marked silver twice. Silver, silver. So pretty standard mark with early Chinese pieces. All right, let me get back in the chat. And I got a pretty good deal on this. And so I'm gonna offer it at a great deal of $75. And that's about half price. Definitely if I get it and list it, then yeah, 150, 175 would be a pretty realistic price for me. I see Gina's in at 75. I think Gina knows that's a fantastic bracelet and a fantastic deal. And if you don't have a double dragon bracelet in your collection, then it's a must-have. I don't see anybody else in on this, Gina, so let's count this down to Gina in 5, 4, 3, 2-1. Sold to Gina. Thank you very much, Gina. Yeah, that one's pretty darn awesome. Yeah, very cool. And this one also was in the same collection. Nice early, looks like little gourd charms on it. And this one's more like a child size. Really, it's maxed out right now. And, well, let's see if we can give it a little bit. Well, actually, it stretches out. It stretches out to about a 7 at max. But that means it's got to go over your hand at 7 inches. Man, that's a tough one. So same nice early piece. Let's see, is this one marked silver or is this one marked something a little different? Oh, that's what I forgot. 40 minutes in here and my coffee got cold. I have to wash my hands after handling nickel. Oh, does it are your hands sensitive to it? Like, does it make them ache or anything? I'm curious what the nickel sensitivity is. You guys had a whole conversation. Do you have sensitivity to this? Yes, I do. Nice to know. Yeah, I'm curious because I've had itchy. Dang. You know what? I've had that before where I'm like, why are my hands, I got this weird itchy thing going on. I wonder if that's it, a nickel sensitivity. Whew, I think I got some buka fluff in my nose. Okay, back to the bracelet. Basically child size. And it's 40 bucks. If it works for you, if you have a petite wrist and that's going to work for you, man, that's a smoking good deal. So it is shell bell maxed out. It's a 7. It rests right there at about a 6 3/4, but that means you have to get it over your hand at a 7. So man, that's a pretty small fit. Deborah, I see ya. Deborah says, I'm in at 40. That works for me. So, and they are like little bells. So if nobody else comes back pretty darn quick at 42 or better, we're going to call that one sold to Deborah at 40. Congratulations, Deborah, and thank you. The jinglies are great. Sold Z40. All right. Congratulations, Deborah, and thank you. Glad to see that someone's gonna enjoy that. Awesome. All right, this one, I really like this. I wish it were a little bit heavier. If it were, I'd probably keep it because the stamp work on it's awesome. Hello, Bruce. Welcome in, Bruce and Dennis. Yeah. In fact, if it doesn't sell, I probably will end up keeping it because, man, it's got a great look. The stamp work, I really like the stamp work on it. Super nicely done. That's a big stamp. That takes a high level of skill to be able to put that big of a stamp on that thin of a sheet of silver that many times and keep it just that perfect. Darn, the more I talk, the more the price goes up. I better stop. All right, $75 on that. Seriously, I start talking to, I'm like, wait, whoa, I'm recognizing features here that I need to be putting value on. All right, 6 1/4. It's a 6 1/4 as it stands right now, but easily lots of room. Mama Chola, I see you in at 75. Keep it. It looks great on you. You know, Eldine, I was thinking about it, but yeah, I'm gravitating towards heavier pieces recently, and I feel like it would just sit. So Mama Chola, you're gonna get that. Sold to Mama Chola at 75. Congratulations, Mama Chola. And so we started talking a little bit about the weather. How's everybody's weather today? Because we are definitely, I'm kind of excited to have winter coming. And we have a day that's like obvious. Okay, it's not summer. We're getting a winter flow going here. Yeah, easily, Mama Chola. You know, Mama Chola, and if that doesn't work out for you, you're welcome to gift it back to me. I got a birthday coming up. Ha ha ha, just kidding. Thank you and congratulations, Mama Chola. I just got flooded. Oh, dang, Tanya. It started dumping, huh? Hopefully that doesn't mean that you got extra flooded, like part of your cover got knocked down or something. 43 Mockingbird. Mockingbird Lane. Funny. Funny. All right, just grabbing stuff out of the tray. Wow, this one's really, really unusual. Wow, that is really cool. I thought it was an elk, but I guess it's a moose. And man, it's really, really nicely done. Artist signed here. They were pretty proud of their work. I would have been too. Sterling. Oh, it looks like a mushroom. Interesting. I assumed it was a copyright, but it's not. And yeah. Some signature in the year 2000. Well, it's really rad. Somehow it just seems like it fits the season. I like that cutout design on that. Going on a cruise, Doug, and the weather where we're headed is a major storm. Wow, Bruce. That sounds like it could be an adventure cruise. Rain this morning and a bit chilly, says Kirsten. Yeah, so you're feeling it in Arizona too. All right. Chilly and gray in Ohio. Easing into winter, still sunny and chilly in Eastern Washington. Well, that's nice, Lisa. Yeah, I would have thought that up there you'd be really feeling it because we've been feeling it pretty good down here in California. Same coast, just a little further south. My birthday is right after Christmas. 4 days after Christmas, Bruce. How many days till Christmas? Darn. All right, the moose slash elk is $24. Geez, I didn't even weigh it. That might be close to the metal value on it these days. Great design on it. The 29th, exactly, Tanya. 29th of December. Patty says, I dig it. I'm in at 24. So if nobody else is in at 26 or better pretty quick, Then we're going to call that one for Patty at 24. Sold to Patty in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Patty, and thank you. I'll make another hat in a different color. Oh, thank you, Gina. I dig it. I was just wondering, I was looking for the hat that you made. I think I packed it when I went on my last trip. Ah, darn it, Francis. I already called that one. I was in a big old hurry. I'm sorry. I cut you off on that one, Francis. That one already sold to Patty. I got caught in the flow there. Package from October 10th on date of mailing. I'm patient. I'm just worried. Just lost. Oh, that's, you know, Mama Chola, I would say this time of year, just be patient. You know, and in general lately, just give it some time. I have 2 gifts coming to you before we leave our vacation. We're putting them in the mail. All right. Well, thanks for the heads up on that, Bruce. Yeah, if they're going to the P.O. box, then I need to keep that in mind because sometimes I only check that like once a week. Oh, that's pretty lovely. I forgot about this. Cool, really cool. Like bunched freshwater pearl bracelet with 14 karat, with a 14 karat gold toggle clasp. 300 miles from the coast in Washington. Ah, Lisa. Yeah, darn. Well, I would have thought it'd be getting awfully darn cold about now. So glad you're easing into it. Yeah, there you go. 14 karat gold toggle clasp on that. And it's coming in right at a size 6. So, boom. Solid size 6 right there. And that one, geez. The lack of prep may be costing me on this one. But I need $75 for that one. I know I'm safe there. $75 on that. And dang, that's like gold value. So I did buy it based on that, and I'm willing to sell it based on that. I actually got a better deal than I should have. But yeah, that's the deal. $75 on that lovely. It is a size 6, so some limited options there for sure. I can't wear it, but if I could, that's how it would look. All right, I don't see any action on that one. Lisa, are you in a hideaway? It's going down. Sorry, Lisa, I went the wrong way. I went west. Oh, that's beautiful in that area, Coeur d'Alene area. At least that's what I've heard. I haven't actually been there, so had some good friends that moved up in that area years ago, and I remember the pictures that they sent. Wow, what a beautiful area. All right, speaking of beautiful, and man, another piece I wish I had a preview for. Oh, nice, Lisa. Cool. Yeah, well, congratulations on your retirement and being in a beautiful area. So yeah, I wish I had time to do a preview on this one. Oh, Doug, I couldn't get into the chat earlier. That's weird, April. Well, if you're on a different I don't know. Everything's an @ right now. If you're on a different user name than we are on subscriber only mode, so maybe you had to wait a little while. But beautiful, holy moly, look at this check glass necklace. All these speckled beads on here. Wow. Yeah, April, if you maybe you unsubscribed and resubscribed, and then, yeah, if you're not a subscriber here and you subscribe, you have to wait 20 minutes until you can enter the chat. Yeah, it's probably something else going on. I don't know. Sometimes I can't leave likes and I can't leave comments on people's videos, so you just never know. All right. It's gorgeous. It's got a really cool, nice brass barrel clasp there. It's a great piece. And I think, you know, for me, 135, 145 on that would be a low end price. But you know how I like to do it here. If I can sell it here today, I'm willing to offer it at a great price. 85 bucks on that one. And it is fantastic. Regardless, pretty necklace. It is a pretty one. Yeah. Why subscriber only mode? Because we've had a lot of trolls and bot raids in lives, and that tends to cut down on a lot of them. So there you go, $85 on that beauty. I think I got the scale for you there. I don't know, the chat's in the way for me. Can I hide that? Guess not. Yeah, I was trying to show the scale of that that center bead is just, man, fantastic. Right, Mama Chola? April, that's happened to me too on other channels, but just for a few minutes. It happens with subscriber mode. Some YouTube glitch. Yeah, probably a glitch in the system. We've been having a lot of those lately. All right, I don't see any action at 85 on that one. I'm not going to dug it down. Not that one. That one can just keep on moving. All right, this, wow. I almost just kept this one. It's such a well-made piece. I don't know that. I'm not familiar with the maker. Situ? Beautiful. 835 silver. Twisted knot brooch. And it is signed on the back, 835. 835 Situa? Situa maybe? Yeah, I'm not familiar with that maker, but a fantastic brooch. Nice Celtic knot inspiration on that one, and a beautiful piece of coral. And $65 on that one. Lovely patina on that too. Look at that. 835. It's the percent of silver in the silver. So like 925 sterling silver is 92.5% sterling, and 835 silver is 83.5% silver mixed with other alloys. So $65 on that one. Great, look at that. Beautiful piece of coral. Clearly hand fabricated. And it's been a while. I haven't seen Flocasso lately, But Flocasso always liked reverso priso. And guess what? We're going to reverso priso this one. It was 65. Now it's 56. Little price drop on that one. $56. Hi, April. Thank you so much for being an awesome human. Thank you for that reminder, Tanya. Yeah, thank you, April. And thank you, everybody, for being here, being part of this awesome, really amazing community. Without you, April, and all the wonderful people here, it just wouldn't be a great place. So, thank you. And I got your message, April. So, you didn't have to do that, but yeah, I like to be fair in business. So I felt like that was the right thing to do. But thank you. So, your thoughts and your generosity are much appreciated. Eldine, I see you at 56. You're getting that. Sold to Eldine at 56. Congratulations, Eldine. Thank you, Eldine. I was getting fidgety. Right? You know, that happens to me so often. I see something and I'm like, oh, wow, that's a great price. That's a great piece. And then usually it's one of you bids on it and I go, whew, saved. Because my personal collection, it's grown quite a bit. It doesn't really need more. So I don't really need more. But so many pieces speaks to my Scottish bits. Eldine, funny. That's funny because I was just about to say, so many pieces, they speak to you. And when they do, it's hard to not listen. Hello, Leah Jet. Welcome in. I hope you're doing great today, Leah. All right, this is rad. Really nice. What are they? Biwa pearls? I always call them finger pearls. I don't know why they remind me of like little fingers. But a great necklace. Some little faceted crystals there. Some smoky quartz. And the cool thing about this, it actually splits into a double strand, so it hangs and gets this nice full volume to it. Beautiful sunny day here. Hurricane speed winds for prior 3 days. Woo! All right, Leah. Well, it sounds like you're getting a nice break after a windy weekend and beginning of the week as well. So yeah, it's really beautiful. I like the diversity in stones there. I like that layered full effect as it drapes down. And it is on sterling silver. And I did get a pretty good deal on it. So I'm only asking $54 on that. $54. Let me get a length for you here. Move my coffee on the scale. Your detox. Oh, that's centimeters. 20 inches long on that one. 20 inches. Oh yeah, so pretty nice look on that. Not necessarily my style. Leah, you're funny. Too funny. So yeah, $54 on that. Smoking good deal. Nice toggle clasp. For me, I like the toggle clasp. Easy to operate. very unique mixture of stones there. All right, I don't see any action. Let's put that one down. Put it down and bring it back around. Whew, I'm gonna stretch my legs. 65 minutes, that's what it is. 8 months. Tanya has been a member for 8 months. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Well, you know what? You know what they say, Tanya? It takes one to know one. 49 people here, 44 thumbs up. Thank you, Mama Chola. Yeah, it takes one to know one, Tanya. So I think you're awesome too. So thank you for that. I feel like I'm getting a compliment from an authority in awesomeness. So, yeah. Thank you. All right, well, still a couple fun little things left in this tray. Oh, this is nice. Art Scorpion. Fun, what a fun piece. It is signed by Art. Oh, somewhere in here. "9 days till Halloween." Uh-oh. I don't know if you can see it. But it's fun. I like bugs. Oh, that's different. It is different for sure. It's a cool piece, and it's 30 bucks. $30 for the Art Scorpion. Ah, oh, look at that. Thank you, Tanya. Tanya just gifted a membership to Rhonda. Congratulations, Rhonda, and thank you so much, Tanya. I'm handing out Pokemon instead of candy for Halloween. Wow, Leah, your house is going to be a popular spot. I tell you what. Oh, Tanya sent another gift membership to Sunray. Well, congratulations, Sunray. And thank you very much, Tanya. Yeah. Did they give you the ability to pick now? Because I know before it was like, well, you're gifting a membership. See where it goes. All right, I don't see anybody in at 30 on the Art Scorpion brooch. I'm going to drop it. I'm dropping it. Dropping it to 27. 27 on the cool little scorpion. Random picks by YouTube. Yeah. We usually get over 100 trick-or-treaters. Nice, Gina. Awesome. Yeah, we don't get many here. Usually the neighbors have a couple parties and the kids come from those, and that's that. All right. Otherwise, it's kind of an adventure for people to get up here. Oh, I was wearing that. I'm like, this looks so familiar because I was wearing this ring for a while. Maybe 5 here, says Shelbell. Yeah, where I lived at before for years, nothing. Yeah. Couldn't even find that place. All right, well, one of these pieces that I bought, and I was torn because, you know, you may have heard me talk about it before. I like to leave a patina on pieces. And this one, I like it with the patina. But I also know that having it highly polished could be much more desirable, because it is beautiful, sterling silver and lapis. And I know polished up, it would really pop. But I left it as it is with the idea that if somebody likes it with the patina, then it's available with the patina. But if you prefer to have it polished, I could polish it for you. And if it doesn't sell, I'll probably polish it up and bring it back around. I can say that, hello, Jackie. Welcome in. That's my house 3, but I have the candy on the front porch. Elizabeth, I did that one year, and then I watched in the camera. The first kids that came along, there was like one punk in the group. He grabbed the whole thing and took off with it. And the rest of the kids were like, oh man, they actually came up to the camera and they're like, we're so sorry. Like, you know, we're sorry that our friend's a little jerk. So I stopped doing that when I left. I'm not leaving the bowl out there anymore. Sorry, kid. You ruined it for everybody. But there you go. Sterling silver, lapis lazuli, all the way around. Holy moly. Really nice. Really well done. I find so many of these pieces that I find they're heavy. They're not really that wearable. This one's like, it's an everyday wear. And yeah, I did pay up for it accordingly. And I'm charging accordingly. $225 is what I'm asking for that. And if you like it in as is condition with that lovely patina on it, like I do, then go for it. Yeah, and I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think patina or polished? Freaking fabulous. I got the remedy for jerks. The door gets slammed in their face. That. All right. Polished, says Elizabeth Johnson. Yes, Elizabeth. I hear you on that. And we shall see. If nobody jumps on this at $225, I'll polish it up and I'll bring it back around. And I like trying things like that to see. Natural, says Eldine. All right, we got one polished, one natural. I think anything that's not vintage should be polished. Yeah, all right, Rhonda. And that's where a lot of my dilemma comes in, because pieces that are borderline vintage can have a nice patina, as is if the buyer wants, but your call. Jackie, that's been my practice for years. Natural, says Jackie. This piece polished, says Mama. Get a lot of goodies, Tanya. Yeah, Tanya, getting ready to go to shop. Awesome. I love it. Hello, Jen's Gems. Welcome in. Hello to all the lovely people and happy people here. Just got kicked off, says Elizabeth. Uh-oh. Darn, Elizabeth. Well, I don't see any action on that, and I'm not dropping it. And we'll see about polishing. Tanya, get your coffee in hand, right? Get that coffee. Just thinking about that. We're due for a coffee together, Tanya. And I haven't seen Nancy here today, but thank you, Nancy, for sponsoring. The last time we went out to coffee, Tanya wanted to pay, and I'm like, no, Nancy's paying. So thank you, Nancy. Funny, we were actually talking about how grateful we are for all of you guys. You know, what a privileged opportunity to be in such a wonderful community. So many people who care and are personally invested, and who we're personally invested in. So yeah, thank you, everybody. And if you're still here, Tanya, thank you. as well, because I know you are the hub for a lot of people in this community. You know, a lot of people found this community through you, and for that, I'm just very grateful. And a lot of the other people here as well. Same Bruce and Dennis and Kirsten and Jen. Yeah, all of you guys, the resellers and friends in the chat, all of you are very much appreciated. So thank you. Alrighty. So it's funny, when I bought these pearl earrings, you know, the guy had a price on them, and he's like, you know, I know it's a lot. You've been on my mind the past couple days. You two are wonderful. Well, thank you, Jamie. Thank you. And it's that, Jamie, that what we were talking about, that right there is what we're very grateful for. So just that little bit of support and that little bit of feedback, man, at times can make such a big difference. So yes, she's a girl. Yes. Yeah, man. Lots of big changes going on for Tanya. So yeah, hugs to you, Tanya. All right, I started to say, when I bought these, you know, the guy was like, he felt bad because he was trying to get a fair price. I'm like, don't feel bad. And I jokingly said, hey, I'll just bring up a couple of pairs of clip backs first, and then these will be easy to sell. Which I should have done. I should have grabbed, I have screw backs and clip back pearl and silver earrings. I have some extras of those. Really hard to find them though, with just a nice simple post back. So these, very elegant. I didn't even check to see. I wasn't thinking that they were Mikimoto. I don't know why I would just make that assumption, but I didn't check to see if they're, no, I see no stamps at all. But nice big pearl on that. Let's just get it. Let's not guess there either. I got the tool for the job right here. So about 6.8 millimeter, just under 7 millimeter pearl. Beautiful sterling silver settings. Nice post back. And those are $65. Almost could make some eyes with those. Yeah, more like a mustache. Let's see, size-wise, get you a little idea on how those look there. Get a little weight. Eldine, I see you at 65. So 2.7 grams total. They're nice and lightweight. And the length on those, 5/8 of an inch. Yeah, just under 3/4 actually. All right, Eldine, I see you at 65. I don't see anybody else in, so let's call those to Eldine. Sold in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Eldine. And thank you very much. So I can tell him, hey, I sold him. I didn't even have to bring up the screw backs first. He'll be like, all right, cool. Yeah, and I actually had, I'm in a little bit of a hurry because I had a group that I bought in San Francisco last night that was delivered to Santa Cruz today, and all I have to do is go pick it up. So yeah, I actually fell asleep early last night. Otherwise, I would have went and grabbed it last night. So I'm kind of excited about that. And yeah, I can't wait to see some, looks like some amber and some silver. I bought it sight unseen, so sometimes that works great. Sometimes not so much. Got my box. Oh my word, love that ring. I'm gonna fill it with different colored Oreos. Oh. I don't, shell bell, I don't know what that was, but love it. I love that. And you know, that's another thing that I've told Tanya about this a number of times. I am immensely grateful for all the positive feedback. You know, people just like that. People saying, "I got my items. I love them." Honestly, that was something I missed for years. For years, it was kind of the routine, especially on eBay. A big glass apothecary jar. Cool. Hello, Leslie. Welcome in, Leslie Black Dog Vintage. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, especially with eBay, it's like I would hear complaints, you know. That was what people would contact you for. It was very seldom that it would just be like, "Hey, I got the thing. It's so awesome. I love it." So, and here it's routine for gratitude and sharing of beautiful things and beautiful experiences. So, thank you for that. Like, I love seeing that. Shell Bell got something from Gina and is super stoked on it and sharing that here. And yeah. Oh, good afternoon, Leslie and Angel. Yeah, don't forget Angel, right? I love my box. The metal goes with the Life Mag with information about her. Oh, cool, Elizabeth. Nice. Yeah, that was an Austrian metal, if I remember right. I got my Eskimo earrings. I love them. Aw, good, April. I'm glad. Yeah, I hope they were worth the wait, man. I tell you, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you got those. So Prussian, yeah. Yeah, that was a cool piece, Elizabeth. I'm glad that fits right in with your family history. So. Okay, have a great day, Doug. All right, Jackie, you have a great day too. I hope you're doing great. Yeah, and what's your weather like, Jackie? Are you off? Are you starting to shift? I never complain. I'm always grateful for everything. Could be totally opposite. Yep. So I'm thankful for everything in life at this point. Man, Shell Bell, that's such a great way to live. And sometimes it takes a concerted effort when you get up. All right, I'm gonna be positive today. The struggle can be real. All right. Rainy, had to give a thumbs up. Aw, thanks, Jackie. Rainy, cold, 5. Did you type that right? 5 degrees? Hi, Doug and chat. Hi, Yippee. Welcome in, Yippee. It's so cold and rainy here too, Jackie. 5, yeah. That's what I was saying. Holy moly. I'm grateful for all my subscribers who truly love and respect me. That's a great feeling, being appreciated. Gina, 100% right there. You said it. Can we look at the pot on your shelf? The pot on my shelf. Oh, the new one, this one up. The Navajo pot. You can. Ah, darn. Well, I can't do the conversion on that. But that's still awfully darn cold. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Coro makes these. Let's see if we can get that. It's a picture locket, and check it out. It actually works. Bam. You whip that out and be like, bam, look at all my peeps right here. See them? Both of them. Right together. It's all spring loaded. It's all in good working order. And it's been a long time since I've had one of these. It's been a long time since I had one that actually just worked. And retail on this was $135, $145 way back in the day. I don't know what they are now. I got it for a darn good deal, so I'm gonna sell it for $65. And it is, I didn't even clean it. It's in really good condition. And again, it does the thing. Oh, darn it. That needed a little bit of help. And I just knocked one of the windows out. Jeez. Nothing like a live show. Oops. So there you go. Oh, awesome, Jackie. That's great news. Yeah, and what's going on with the postal system up there? Very difficult to find complete. Totally, Elizabeth. Yeah, complete and in working order. You know, I've had them before, but you have to open them. Back on. Okay, good. Yeah, to have it all spring loaded still and to have the hinge work where it all holds. Jackie, did the truck come? Right? Was able to go to Canada to ship. Oh, nice, Leslie. Leslie has a nice little advantage there. All right, let's see. Nobody in at 65. Well, we did it once before. Let's try it again. Reverso Priso, 56. 56 on that. Jackie is in at 56, and so is Shell Bell. I do have Jackie first. I see Eldine also. My 20-minute drive to Windsor. Well, that's nice. That's not bad at all, Leslie. Mid-afternoon, it takes me about 12 minutes to get to my post office. So, Shell Bell is out. We do have Jackie at 56. I see Eldine is in at 61. Jumping over that 58, if there was a 58 in there that I missed. I do see Eldine at 61, looking for 63 or better. Jackie is out to Eldine. All right, Eldine, you're getting that one. Add another 5 to Canada Post. Well, that's still not bad, Leslie, considering all things considered. Yeah. Eldine, I didn't see anyone in at 58, Eldine, so I'm just going to call that 6158 and call that sold to you. So thank you and congratulations, Eldine. Into the Eldine bag. Let's make that official. Only been searched twice coming home. Ah, Leslie. Well, I don't know what, did they find anything? Oh, crystal dish. Going for a little ride. All right, these damn Americans. All right. These are awesome. Silver with the gold gilt and a little, I don't know what they did there, a little white gold or a little silver replate, something, nice little accent on it. And these ones, they could very easily be mistaken for costume jewelry. Nice heavy lever back on that. But if you look closely at this little spot right here, you can see it's got some little hallmarks on that. And that's a great place to look. A lot of times, fine jewelry, nice jewelry, will have little tiny hallmarks on the connecting rings French jewelry especially. This one, it is marked 800. This one's just a great example of how you can find hallmarks in the smallest places. But yeah, it's marked 800 in there. It probably has a maker's mark as well. But I can see the 800. It's also marked again on the bottom of the clip. So beautiful 800 silver, and look at that coral. Wow. Holy moly. Mediterranean coral like this, I'm very confident saying Mediterranean coral. Look at the color. 800 silver Italian. Very awesome. In really good condition. And I actually like the design on the clip back. It's like a horseshoe. So it's hard to see when they're closed, but yeah, it's like a little horseshoe on the top there. Just very, very awesome earrings. And hey, being clip backs, can I wear them? Oh yeah, check that out. Like, not really my style, but dang, those are pretty darn nice. And I was looking at what these would take to convert. They could be converted over, but man, I don't know, that would be pretty difficult. They are what they are. Let's see what's being very feminine, yeah. Not quite my style. I did get a pretty good deal on these. So I'm gonna offer them for 75 bucks. So for what they are with that coral, holy moly. Fast seller in the shop with all that action, and the coral's just fantastic. Really great color. Paige and Mama Chola. Where's Mama Chola? Truth, I only see Julie like that on YouTube. Funny. That is funny. $75 on those. I don't see any action. Those are going to go down. I love jewelry and I'm not stopping. Funny. I love jewelry too. I'm not stopping either, Gina. I thought Shell Bell would be all over those. Well, maybe the price was the problem, or maybe it's the clip backs. Because, I don't know. For me, clip backs, they sell, but they sell at a slower rate. They have a lower sell-through rate. Yeah. They have a lower sell-through rate than post backs do. Oh yeah, those are awesome. These ones, I was pleasantly surprised to see that these were sterling. I don't do clips. I'm a sterling silver tone kind of girl. Ear pinchers. Yeah, Eldine, right? Yeah, like I like having, some people might like that. I don't know. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that one. What's going on there? Wow. Great stones. Geez, that one almost looked like opal. But... All right, carnelian, sterling silver with original patina. Yeah. I'm not the best earring model, but there you go. For size, you get the idea. These ones, it's a very simple mechanism where the post inserts. The post inserts into the hoop, which then makes a seamless hoop all the way around. And the weight on those, oh, 5.8 grams and 6 grams. So about 6 grams each, weight-wise. In the medium weight range, I guess. Well, thanks, Elizabeth. I felt very silly doing that initially, like, oh my goodness. So thank you for that. I'm glad that it's helpful. All right. I actually got a pretty good deal on these. So I'm gonna offer them for $48, and my chat just disappeared. I don't think that went in anywhere. Yep, $48 on those if you like them. That's the price. Really gorgeous stones. Those rubber backs really work, huh? Oh, I think they do, yeah. Get a good little grip, maybe even take off some of the pressure. Yeah, I'm not sure on the, they look old, Elizabeth, for sure, but I'm not sure how old they are. You know, they could have been made a couple years ago, and they have a good patina on them. But $48 is the price on those. If you like them, hop on them. Otherwise, they are going down. Just channel your inner pirate. Arr! Arr! All right. I think those are going down. Oh. They're going over with those clip backs. Get over there, earrings. Well, almost through that tray. Darn. This is pretty fantastic. They totally look like gypsy earrings, yeah. Back-to-back sort of gypsy vibes. All right, these are pretty awesome. And I'm pretty sure that's silver plate. Yes, silver over copper. And nice dyed, some dyed agate beads, it looks like. Mama Chola, you might know what these are. And some nice seed beads as well. And that one is artist signed. Judy Ingram. Whoa, Judy Ingram. Doug, did this pearl necklace sell a while back? I don't think so, Francis. Nope, it did not. This is pretty cool. I'm not familiar with that artist. It is what it is. It's $30. If you like it, if you like, what was her name? Judy Ingram. Judy Ingram. If you like Judy Ingram, there it is. Chrysocolla. Yeah, it looks like it could be Chrysocolla. Yeah. I'll take it, please. Okay, Francis. Francis, I don't remember what I had that at. Just hit the price in the chat, and I'll call it for you. All right, I don't see anybody in on that one at 30. We're gonna drop it. Doug, what's up, Jackie? I want to bid on it. Oh, all right, Jackie. Bid on it. Oh, you want to bid on it. All right. I think you, thank you. I think 54. Francis, I got you at 54. Jackie, I know you'd like to bid on that, but I told Francis I would just sell it to her, so I would feel bad. I would feel bad then opening it up for an auction, so yeah. But thanks for letting me know, because that gives me a little heads up next time to bring it around. But I'm going to call that one sold to Francis. And thank you, Francis, and thank you, and sorry, Jackie. So yeah, good little heads up for me there. Bring it back around, because if one person's interested that missed it, you know, maybe someone else missed it as well who would like to have a chance. So my bad on that one. Yeah, I must have missed that, Jackie. Sometimes if 3 or 4 comments come in pretty quick, then man, especially if I'm not right there looking at the chat, I could very, very easily miss it. But I will bring back the pieces that didn't sell, just in case a couple of the new people here are interested. One piece that I do want to sell, because I've had it sitting here for, geez, I don't know, a month or more now, and it's really fabulous. Egyptian Revival. I mean, the first time I saw it, I'm like, wow, imagine if that was gold. That would be awesome. But it's not. Really, really cool piece. Nice festoon style. It is costume jewelry. Gold plated. And is that just a little chink? Oh no, it actually has a little extra loop on it as well. So you can shorten up the length a little bit if you want to bring it up a little bit higher. That is an option. Wish it was silver tone. I wish it was gold, Mama Chola. But it's awesome. Really, really unique design and really good condition. And geez, a reverso priso already, because you know, I would think in my shop retail from another dealer be looking at $85 to $135, but I'm only asking $48. So that is a smoking good deal. Gina is in. Hello, Terry. Welcome in. Welcome in, Terry. YouTube has a problem with people saying, hey, mama, or hello, mama. So anytime someone says hello to Mama Chola, it gets held. All right, Gina, I see at 48. I don't see anybody else coming in. So we're going to call that one sold in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to Gina at 48. Congratulations, Gina, and thank you. Oh, for God's sake. What was it, Jamie? Were you going to bid on that and Gina saved you? Watch Gina email me in a week. Doug, it was gold. Check your acid. Thank you, Gina. Oh, right. Yeah. You know, it's, I don't know. There's a lot of overly sensitive things in our world. People and systems that take offense when really there's no need for it. Oh, Eldine. Were these the ones? to answer your other question, I'm answering questions in the chat rather than replying to emails. So I think those were the ones, Eldine. I was able to grab them out of there. Oh, and if those would go with that awesome shopping bag purse pendant, then yes. All right, cool, Eldine. Those are going in your bag. I'm glad those are the ones. So Eldine had actually requested those from one of my videos a few weeks back. They weren't even mine. They were in the bag of stuff that my friend had dropped off. And I'm like, well, I can see if I can get them. And there you go. Got them. All right, Tanya. Getting out of the car. I'm getting FOMO. Now I want to stop and I want to go shop. I'm getting the majority of my hellos. Mama Chola, so I guess you haven't been getting the majority of my hellos. Woohoo! Bryce, Justin. Eldine, they're a gift. Yeah. No, it wasn't Justin. But yeah, they're a gift, Eldine. Wow, I don't know. I feel like I haven't even shown this. And I don't know why. I don't know why, because it's freaking fantastic. Beautiful old sterling silver enamel pencil. It does have some nicks there on the enamel, but overall still very, very beautiful. And check this out. It still works. It's got this internal slide in there. If I knew how to load it with lead, I would give it a try. Jamie Lynn, I've been saying hello to you, Sweet Pea. Are you in all chat or live chat? Oh, that's a good question there, Mama Chola. Yeah, you can always check your... Oh, and look at me. Dang. I'm in top messages, not all messages. I've probably been missing a bunch of chat. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, Nightbot was even throwing that reminder out there. Get in all messages. All right, hopefully we'll all be catching up in the chat a little bit better now. All righty. I want to see if I could find any marks on this. Attribute this to any makers. Nope. I don't see any. But there it is. Beautiful sterling silver enamel pencil. That's actually a pendant also. So put it on a little bail. Put a little bail on it. Put it on a chain. And you got a little handy dandy pendant. Given the condition, do you have to account for the condition? This one's $50. And that's, you know, if you want to know relative to retail, even in this condition, I wouldn't sell it for any less than 100. In my shop, probably more like 125. The fact that it's still, the mechanism's still intact, has a nice smooth sliding mechanism to it. And that beautiful enamel. I've always called it guilloche, but I'm not French, and I think it's more like guilloche or guilloche enamel. But just a great, it'd be a really sweet pendant. Yeah, nice pendant, and then to have it actually work, get some lead in there and have it function. Dang, as a streamer, that would be nice too. Wouldn't have to be looking for that pen all the time. All right, 50. Nobody's in at 50. Well, I can drop at $5 if that works for you. Somebody kept it oiled. Yeah, somebody kept it in good condition. Yeah, 45 works for you. That works for me, but that's as low as I can go. And that one's going on down. Down. Jackie, you just said that's as low as you can go. Jackie, all right. A little bit lower. How's that? Testing my boundaries there. You crossed it, and I'm okay with that. I'll take 43. All right, let's make it official. Jackie sold to Jackie at 43. Thank you, Jackie. Oh, darn. This was something that I just knocked it over. So I'm like, I'll just sell this. Yeah, Jackie, please. Yeah, absolutely, I'm sure. Yep, your continued support and your business is very much appreciated here and throughout the community. So, absolutely. All right, this lovely vase, I did soak the inside with vinegar, and it still has a little bit of calcification inside. I think it needs another soak and then a good wipe, and then it would come out pretty darn nice. It's an amazing vase. You can see it is contained within that gilded metal base, so it's all one unit. And one of the finest examples that I've come across, that I've even seen. So really, really exceptional. It is six and a half inches tall. So 6.5 inches tall total. And, you know, same deal as before. I got a pretty darn good deal on it. And I can sell it for 95. So I'll just tell you, I paid $50 for it. And I didn't bat an eye at it. I figured, you know, in my shop, $150 would be a good price. The glass alone is gorgeous, right, Jamie? Yeah, as a work of art, it's just incredible. I see Jackie's in at 95. Yeah, so if I make, you know, $40 on it after fees, then I'm okay with that. I'm happy to pass along a beautiful, beautiful item like that. And I see Jackie at 95. So if nobody comes back at 100 or better pretty quick, then we're going to call that one for Jackie. And yeah, what an exceptional piece. Typically what I would find is the base. And I'd be wondering, geez, what went in that base? All right, Jackie, that one sold to you at 95. Thank you very much, Jackie. Yeah, that's a beauty. And I don't know, Jackie, if you want me to do one more vinegar cycle in there, let me know. Otherwise, I did, Jamie. Yes, I did indeed. Jackie, it's no, it's actually pretty darn clear. It's just got a lot of calcification. Probably had some pretty hard water that was used in it. I'll clean it when I get it. Okay. Cool. But it does have that nice milky iridescent accent around the top. So cool. Thank you, Jackie, because man, that's the second time now that I've bumped into it and knocked it over and it hasn't broke. So, whew, opalescent glass. Yeah, Jamie, it's super awesome. And I was really stoked because it fits. It's the only bracelet that I have that I can actually fit it right and left. Left, it's a little bit more work to get it on, but it works. Carinated cuffs are one of my favorite, and this is the second one that I've got that I like. So yeah. Yeah, me too, Jamie. Thank you. I wasn't sure, you know. I really didn't think it was going to fit because of the profile, but we were able to get it on. Tanya put it on the bracelet mandrel and opened it up a little bit, and I was able to roll it out a little and get the profile to change. To get the profile to change just enough. It was more round, so got the profile to change just enough, and now it's perfect. So, and it's really hard to get something like that to fit where it's going to be a good fit, you know. It just stays right in place. So, thank you, Tanya. All right. I thought this was pretty awesome. Really nice dragonfly, sterling silver with some pretty exceptional abalone. The pattern, like they did a good job of selecting abalone with patterns that mimics the butterfly wing look. Looks like a cuff from Star Trek. Yeah, it's definitely a unique look. I love it. I did buy it though, because I wasn't gonna I knew what Tanya paid for it. She didn't want to make any money off it. And I'm like, come on, Tanya, you know? Yeah. So she didn't want to sell it to me, but I insisted, like, no, I do this also. This is what I do for a living. I respect what you do. I think you should at least make a little bit on it. So, and I would expect to be treated the same, Tanya. Haha. Yeah, but sterling silver, abalone, dragonfly, it's pretty darn rad. I don't remember what I was asking for it before, but I know I've dropped the price at least $10. I think I was asking 50 or 48 for it before, but 35. I'm asking 35 for it. And Shellbell says, heck yeah, I'm into it for 35. All right, Shellbell. Well, I see you at 35. We'd be looking for 37 or better pretty quick. Like really quick. Otherwise, we're going to count that one down to Shellbell. I knew it, Shellbell. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got that, Shellbell. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, I love bugs too. So as you guys saw with the Jewelry 10 auction, yeah, I like to have bugs, and I was really happy that you guys all liked the bugs too. So, all right, Shellbell, congratulations, and thank you very much. And Jackie, let me get that. Jackie, and Eldine, I did get your email. I think I told you earlier. I got your email about the Van Briggle and the salt and peppers. So I got you for those. That's a really cool pot. She loves dragonflies, and it was silver. It was a no-brainer. Bam, slam dunk. Mama Chola knows what I need that in my life. Nice, shell bell. Mama Chola knows what people are into. Okay, this, another piece that's just been sitting here. It was adorning my office, and then it's been in here, kind of sitting in the background. A beautiful Betsy Johnson Phoenix necklace, and it's actually gathered a little bit of dust, so it's a little bit less spectacular than it tends to be. It actually is a little bit dusty, just so you know. Oh, that's awesome, Rhonda. Yeah, cool, very cool. Well, now Eldine's gonna have a Van Briggle pot as well. Hello, Melly. Welcome in, Melly. So yeah, it's Betsy Johnson, a fabulous Phoenix. It's just awesome. And I actually bought this from another YouTuber. And geez, I don't remember what I paid for it, but I think it was about this, $90, $95. And I'm selling it for what I paid for it. So if you like Betsy Johnson and you've been looking for a Betsy Johnson Phoenix necklace, well, here you go. There's the little hang tag. Yeah. This is the only place you're gonna find one for $95 because I bought this from the other only place you'd find one for $95. And it's really, really fantastic. One of her earlier, I think so, Francis, yeah. Pre-whimsical enamel. Very, very bold glam look. And look at that, look at the size on that. This is definitely a showcase piece. What? Say what? Wow. Yeah. Definitely a showcase piece. These are the types of pieces, if you're doing a show and you have this sitting in your case, man, you can see people, ooh, it's like a billboard. It just brings them right in. So there you go, Betsy Johnson. If somebody's watching the playback and you see this or any of the other items that did not sell, feel free to reach out to me and let me know. Say, hey, I saw that Betsy Johnson Phoenix necklace that you were offering for only $95. If you still have that, I'd like it. I'll shoot your reply in an invoice. Heart Candy, welcome in, Heart Candy. Long time no see. Is it pink or peach? Wow. You know what? It's pink. It's almost like it's got a peach undertone to the foil. So I'd say pink with a flash of peach. So that would look great, lovely on Gina, right? Oh, Gina would be rocking that one for sure. Gina's got a couple of fabulous pieces that, man, she does. She rocks them. So yeah, if you see that or any of the other items that have not sold, dark peach. All right, Rhonda, I like it. Little burnt peach, grilled peach. Yeah, just reach out and let me know. Say, hey, I saw that 14 karat gold pearl bracelet that didn't sell for $75. I'd like that. I saw that art scorpion brooch that didn't sell for $30. I'd like that. I might have even dropped the price to $27 on that one. Yeah, I've sold a lot of items like that. So it's a great way to pick up deals that you may have missed the first time around. Yeah. She is a very classy lady. See Scorpion, please. Scorpion. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? All right. Where is the... Dang, was I imagining that this one was signed art? Doug, do I have free shipping? I won a few weeks ago. Can you check later? Please, Francis. If you had free shipping, it would have applied to that. It would have applied to that day. So I can check and see, because sometimes I still do have those tags. And I'd have to go back and look at invoices now to see which free shippings were applied and which were not. Melly is in at 30. Melly, I think I had dropped that to 27. So how about we give you that one for 27, Melly? And I thought it was signed art. I don't see a signature on there anywhere, so maybe that's it. I caught it with my knees. Okay. All right, Francis. All right, 27's great. Don't care, not signed. Got it, Melly. You answered my next question. Sold to Melly at 27. Thank you and congratulations, Melly. It's fabulous. And probably still get it to you before Halloween. And I hope you're having a good day. Any carnelian bead earrings? Ha ha ha, Melly. Sort of. Sterling silver gypsy style. I got those. And I think I had 47 or 50 on those. I'm dropping them to 43. 43 on those. Busy day made me late. Racing the mailman. Yeah, I know. I know the feeling, Melly. Yeah, because if I get all my shipping done, sterling. Yep. They are sterling. And I did drop them to 43. Yowzer. If I get all my shipping done before the mailman arrives, then she'll take it. He came hella early. Yeah, and the regular mail lady has a very predictable time. It's 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock every day. But when the other guy's in, it could be 5 in the afternoon. It could be 8:30 in the morning. You just never know. So I feel you on that one, Melly. All right, Melly, I see you at 43. Let's call those. Sold to Melly at 43. Thank you. Thank you, Melly, and congratulations. I think you're going to be pretty stoked on those. Ah, gotcha, Jen. Did you sell Melly a necklace that's going to go great with those? I like it. Oh, I like it. All right, well, a couple things that didn't sell that I'm going to bring back up here. Size 5.75. Beautiful turquoise in this. Yes, that is a turquoise. Amazing color. I love a set, but some days in the country are hit and miss, right? Nice. Oh, nice. Excellent, Melly. Yeah, size 5.75, but man, I just slipped it on my 7. Well, to the knuckle. So, coming in more like a 6, I would say. More like a 6. And price on that one. Yeah, we're dropping the prices here. That one's 40. 40 on that one. Pretty darn awesome. Jackie, I see you at 40. I see you at 40 twice, Jackie. All right, Jackie. Sold at 40 unless nobody comes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got that, Jackie. Congratulations and thank you very much. Yeah, you made it, Jackie. I wasn't sure if you were lagged out or off to work there, Jackie. Yes. You just never know what's going on. I know you got sometimes you have some big lag. It is a nice early one, Melly. Okie dokie. This really just needs a nice little sterling chain. Beautiful piece of honey and egg yolk amber. The honey it forms a nice little frame on that egg yolk center. There's like a little honey shell around that. Beautiful. Man, I know, Mama Chola, if there were 2 of these, shoot. They're not egg yolky, real deep egg yolky. Day off got called in late. Ah. Well, nice you have the day off. It is really awesome. How low will you go on that? Well, let's just find out. Let's find out, Shellbell. I'm starting it at 55. But if nobody bids at 55, then we're going to be dropping it because items the items that start at a double-digit number and drop. Well, let's just go back there. This is a how low can you go, where items start at a double-digit number and drop to the next lowest double-digit number periodically until they sell. Drop it, says Shellbell. Well, the thing about that is it could be random. You know, I could say we're about to drop it, or it could just be dropped. You got to keep an eye on the chat. But I'm dropping it. Shellbell is in at 44. All right, Shellbell. With these, we don't mess around. When the price has been dropped, I count it down. I mark it sold. Up, Jackie is back at 44 also. So I will give it a little bit more time. Little bit more time. Jackie, you'd have to come back at 46 or better pretty quick. I see at 45. We'd be looking for 46. Dang, Jackie, I need that. Oh, Jackie's opening it up. A little bit more time, says Jackie 46. All right, you know the deal, Shellbell. Now we're looking for 48. Jackie is on a little bit of a lag, so we'll give that a little bit of time. I see Shellbell at 48. Now we're looking for 50, Jackie. 50 or an out from you. Out to Shellbell. All right, that one is sold to Shellbell at 48. Thank you, Jackie. And thank you, Shellbell, as well. Whew. All right, sold to Shellbell at 48. Sweet. I think you're going to be pretty happy with that, Shellbell. Cool. Oh my goodness. These right here, I just want to show you something real fast. Holy moly. Chinese clip back earrings with some of the best poured glass stones in there that I've seen. Gorgeous Peking glass, right, Mama Chola? It's so good. I had to look at it and look at it and look at it again. I thought it was jade. I'm like, wow, what the heck? They did an amazing job. And look at the way they mounted them. They knew these were exceptional glass stones. They took the time to mount them in exceptional frames. They are clip back. They are big. I mean, look at these. They're almost like shoe clip size, you know? Man, just amazing. So yeah, when I was looking at it, I'm like, holy moly. If those are jade, these are, each one of these pieces is worth thousands of dollars. Like literally that, the color, the high polish on it. Like if that was jade, wow, they would be exceptional. They're exceptional as glass, but they're pretty heavy. .2 grams on that one, 6.9 grams on that one. So 14 grams total weight. Beautiful, beautifully done. I mean, they really speak for themselves. Very heavy arts and crafts influence, Hobei feel to them. Wow. Age, Elizabeth, I'm thinking 40s, maybe 30s, but very early 20th century influence, like very arts and crafts and quality Chinese export of that same, 1930s feel to them. I did get a really good deal on these. I actually bought these here on YouTube. So got a really good deal. I'm passing along a great deal. So if you like them and 75 bucks works for you, they are clip backs. Again, they are just exceptional quality. Maybe early 30 or 40s. Yeah, maybe earlier, Francis. They could be. Well, I think they have a mark. Sterling patent pending. So there you go. No patent mark to reference, but just the style. Just the style has, yeah, early 20th century vibes. And very, very exceptional. They are glass, Jackie, yes. They are, in fact, glass. And they're sterling, yep. They would make amazing rings, yeah. I see Melly is in at 75. Thank you, Melly. And I don't see any other action, so take one more little look there and count those down for Melly. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Melly at 75. Congratulations, Melly, and thank you. Fantastic, says Jackie. Yeah, they're really, really exceptional. And thank you, Melly, because I know when you see them, you're going to be like, wow, fantastic. Yeah, those are rad. See the backs like a lollipop. Who did that? Oh, Shriner? Schiaparelli, Melly. If that's the deal, wow, score, Melly. Dang, Melly. Congratulations on that, Melly. And that's totally in keeping, Melly. So, wow, yeah. Congratulations, that's a score and a half. All right, these ones, Schiaparelli Melly, right? I was thinking Shriner, but the style leans more Schiaparelli, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right there. And that was what, I think you saw my train of thought, same thing. All right, these ones, darn it. They're silver plate. And a good little reminder to myself, test things when you're buying them. If you're not sure, don't take the word of those that you're buying them from. My spidey senses were going strong with those earrings, but I don't know what they were. Just knew they were special, indeed. Put the holes in them because like Chinese import, they would reuse beads. Yeah, right? Reuse older pieces in the new creations. Oh, Melly, yeah, Melly's very knowledgeable. Melly, I have a lot of respect for Melly's knowledge and taste. Like, if you guys aren't familiar with Melly, you got to go over to Melly's channel. Yeah, Melly, you should drop a link here. So there might be 1 or 2 people who haven't been to your place yet. And when they go, they're going to be pleasantly surprised. Oh, interesting, Melly. I didn't know that. That's a way to keep it from cracking. Cool. Yeah, well, let me know what you find out on those, Melly. So good score no matter what on those. So these are exceptional. They are glass, beautiful purple amethyst glass and silver plate with these nice lever back tops, which I was actually thinking I have some pretty nice sterling tops that I could swap out and make these pretty nice. But they're cool as they are. They're nice costume pieces. They're 25 bucks. So there you go. Thank you, Mama Chola, for dropping Melly's link. And yes, please, anybody who's not familiar with Melly, go over there, hit that subscribe button. You're gonna get it served real to you at Melly's, and you're gonna find some really great jewelry at great prices. So. All right, 25 bucks on those. Respect always, Melly. Yep, 100% respect for Melly. And man, Melly, if I ever need a good laugh, you're right there. So, yeah, Melly is real. I dig it. I dig it. All right, $25 on those, going down to 20. How's that? Somebody want them for 20? New schedule starting Saturday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 8 p.m., gold, sterling, native, vintage, antique, Mexican, and more. Ah, shoot, Melly. All right, 20 on those, going down. Melly's got everything. Wednesdays, 8, gold, sterling, native, vintage, antique, Mexican, and more. Yeah. I'm not ready for tonight. I'm going to stop just grabbing from a box and actually my items organized. Well, Melly, I can appreciate that. It's so much nicer when things are organized, laid out, ready to go. You know, I feel kind of off kilter today because I wasn't prepared. I'm just grabbing things. No worries, guys. I still have my $15 and $25 stuff. Nice, Melly. Melly is extremely entertaining, right, Jamie? Yeah. Yep. Melly, 2 thumbs up and big hug. Yeah, I think Melly's awesome. Okay, Sapphirette brooch. I just opened up my package, Doug. The pieces are beautiful. The packaging too. Thank you. Ah, Merche. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, glad to know that those those packages are being awesome. You're doing awesome. Those packages are making it. So yeah, so it was so stressful because a bunch of that stuff got shipped, and then 2 days later the strike started. So it's like, oh no. Oh, Elizabeth, that bird, that is super cool. Yeah, I was glad that you got that. And such a cool, really nicely carved and nicely painted too. Fast AI assistants, 30 minutes each category. Pop-up clearances when I can. Oh, nice. I like that, Melly. Pop-up clearances when I can. Melly, I'm due for some of those myself. You want to see something crazy? Melly, we should talk. Talk about clearance. That's just one. That's just one bag of many bags, tubs, and trays and boxes that I have that I'm ready to like clear out. So it's like clearance time. Get it, move it, go. I don't know what happened to the wooden and stone jewelry that you did an unboxing on. Melly, you know, I don't remember. I think I sold most of that. The strikes are rotating still, so we get packages are late. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for the understanding, Francis. But if things are moving, that's fine. If they're moving slow, that's okay. As long as they're moving. You know, when they get held up and things start piling up, that's a little bit scary. Rotating strikes, we can work with that. All right, I'm gonna run through a couple of these pieces that didn't sell. The Saffiret brooch. That one, if I offered it for less before, well, now it's 200. Because if I offered it for less, I wasn't thinking straight. Slow works, yep. Yeah. The tortoise, right? Tortoise in the hare. I'd rather have the tortoise get there in a nice pace and arrive than have something hurry up and get piled up and then not arrive. So yeah, $200 on the Saffiret brooch on that one. So I'm just covering myself there. If someone reaches out later, then I got something to fall back on. Like, nope, I changed my price. Sorry, Gen B. This did not come up. And it's been sitting here looking at my face like, am I going to go on your desk or am I going to go into inventory? And well, it's going to go into inventory. It is a Heinz calendar. It does have the capability to calendar. That's what I tell my grandchildren. I'm definitely the tortoise. I'm slow, but I'll get there. Yep. So yeah, it has all the calendar pieces in place. Month cards, date cards. Even you can see the year. It's definitely original arts and crafts, early 1900s on those. And I don't remember ever having another Heinz calendar like this. I've had a couple Tiffany calendars that were the same style and super popular. You offered for 200 earlier. I haven't forgotten. All right, Jen. Well, I thought about 195, you know, like hopefully I didn't offer it for 195, and if I did, then now the price is 200. At least I'm being consistent there. Good to know. But yeah, beautiful Heinz bronze and sterling silver is how they make these. I also have a Heinz pot over here. That I'm selling, and this one I'm asking $135 for it. So pretty rare, pretty good price on that. I got a decent price. Well, teenage boy, even if it's my neighbor and he wants to write on something, I'm not driving anybody anywhere. Early trick-or-treater, Melly. Yeah, sorry, boy. You might have to walk. So there you go, the Heinz. Let's get that, see the signature on there. Sterling on bronze. And a little patent even. Pretty darn awesome. So you can save it from being a shelf ornament or a desktop item here. If you want it yourself, $135 is the price. I thought they only made ketchup, right? No, they make amazing arts and crafts, mixed metal pieces as well. So this one has been on my shelf for years. This one I actually kept because the patina, someone tried to polish it. And when you try to polish these pieces, it just destroys the patina. I don't know if it was an emergency, he would have, you know, called 911, say he wanted something. I don't think it was neighbor kid. He was too skinny. Funny. I think that's what I need to clean out. All my sterling silverware and tableware. Yeah, now's a good day for that, or now's a good time for that. I got rid of a bunch of my sterling pieces yesterday, actually. But yeah, this is another Heinz piece. A little. I've been using it to hold plants. Little planter. And that one is for sale. That one's $150 if somebody's interested in that. But I fear that the calendar may be it may be going right up into the same area because they would look really nice together. Mix modern and vintage. Put a digital clock in there. Oh, yeah. A paper thin one. I like that, Melly. Good idea. I like that. Okay, this one was up here earlier. And it's pretty awesome. Pretty exceptional glass beads. A lot of times they have that protective coating over them. Try to clean them. Yep, it ruins it. Yeah, they'll have that lacquer, the lacquer on them. And yeah, polishing them, it just messes them up. Leave those old pieces alone. So yeah, really cool glass beads. I think I said these were Czech. Something about the fleck in there also makes me think Japan. I've had a lot of Japanese beads that had very similar patterns. But great style, great color. And, geez, I think I gotta think about what I paid for this one. I'm dropping the price to $53 on that. $53 on that exceptional glass bead necklace. And that is a big old glass bead at the bottom. Gotta run, Doug. Everyone have a great day. All right, Jen. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I just realized I had a giant leg because my TV was showing a blue, no necklace. My phone was still on silver pot. Oh, big old lag, yeah. Yippee, I see you at 53. You get it, Yippee. Lag, I do have thunder thighs, but yeah. Melly. Man, there's Melly right there for you. Funny. Jamie could be. Yeah. When it gets into specialized glass like that, man, Czech, Italy, Japan. A lot of the styles, to me at least, a lot of the styles overlap, and it's like, well, it could be that, could be the other, but it didn't. For me, it didn't really matter the design and the pattern in those. Germany too. Yep, Jamie. And then you get the Czech pieces that are also Austrian looking, or the Austrian pieces that are made with Czech crystals. Yikes. All right, 53 sold. You got it, Yippee. Ooh, congratulations, and thank you very much. Yeah. The bead crown, they kind of look Austrian style. Yeah, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've had some that I thought were Czech findings with Japanese beads, and I'm like, well, how would that work? Well, maybe the bead world's like a lot of worlds. It's a small world in the bead world. Right, Melly? That's what I was, yeah. When I bought it, I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, it doesn't really matter because the beads are just awesome. And that big center, yikes, the big center bead is just amazing. Front and back, the patterns vary so nicely. Congratulations, and thank you very much, Yippee. All right, this one did not make it up, but hey. This one is, it's either Alva or MMA. Alva. Alva Museum Replica. Nice little winged cherub dude. And that little guy is 15 bucks. $15 for the Alva. The Alva cherub. The vintage brass fine jewelry is just cool. Yeah, I agree, Melly. I like the old brass and glass jewelry. Yeah, everything from the beads to the sash pins, especially. I like the sash pins. All right, $15 on that one. I don't see any action. Little angels going down. Oh, this is pretty rad. Coro designed a couple lines or some pieces of jewelry that were out of Mexico. So you see some Mexican silver pieces that are actually Coro. And this is one of those. Very, very Mexican silver feel to it. It is signed Coro. I've seen different information about who designed for Coro. Some of that information being Hector Aguilar, and I've actually seen this piece attributed to his designs, and I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about that. It is sterling silver. Yep, Elizabeth, this one is sterling. They make these in sterling and plate, both. But this one is simply signed Coro. But it does test as sterling. And it's pretty awesome. Pretty exceptional. And that one's $65. I should get a weight on that one. Jeez. This day and age, what's going on? Because it is a heavy one. 29 grams. Well, you could totally put a little dried flower in there. Yeah, Melly. And there you go. Size-wise, it's pretty big. We can even give you real numbers. 29 grams and 2 5/8 inch. Yeah, 2 5/8 inch on that one. And $65, I'm not seeing any action. I already have a couple of boutonniere brooches. Approaches, I like that. You must be doing voice to text again, Melly. I think that was supposed to be boutonniere brooches. All right, check this out. Shipping right now is going up to $7. So I'm going to take the price of shipping off of this one, which would make the price $58. Did I do my math right there? I'm dropping it to $58. If that helps somebody, if you were on the fence at $65. I love it. Authorities on cool. You're cool, Melly. Well, Yippee, you're cool too, so. That's like Tanya saying you're awesome. Well, you're awesome too, Tanya, so you're an authority on awesome. All right, 58 on that one. I don't see any action. So I'm using a voice to text. My arm and shoulder are killing me. I had to stop gathering silver to scrap. It is silver, yeah, it's sterling. Jackie, I see you at 58. All right, Jackie's got a little bit of a lag going there. Hello, Deborah. Welcome back in, Deborah. Jackie, let's call that one. Sold to Jackie at 58. Congratulations, Jackie, and thank you very much. Yep, we're on the extreme ends. Jackie, you got some good speed going there right now. I know Jackie sometimes has considerable lag, so being up there in Canada and all. Melly, please don't hurt yourself by overdoing. Yeah, Melly, just sit down and sell some stuff. Stop getting up and packing stuff around. Crazily, Mama's package. It was sent to California and she just over the bridge from me. Oh, Melly, I've had that happen. I've had that happen so many times now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I've actually had packages go to the local hub where they should have just got on a truck and went to the person's house, then get shipped back to a regional hub and have the whole process start all over again. I'm here. I'm trying to miss Doug's sale anyway, but I had to stop. Well, thank you for that, Melly. Yeah, I understand how you are. I understand the position you're in there as well, because a lot of times, man, working full speed ahead and I'll miss wholesales or I'll miss items. That's the worst when it's like, oh, I'm vacuuming and I go and look and it's sold $45. I'm like, no, I would have paid $85 for that. Ah, it was awesome. We can't do it all at once. We can't do it all. Visit every state. They do sometimes, Francis. They just bop around. Okay. It's okay. Oh, this. I guess this little guy didn't get up here. Little sterling silver stylized Cocapelli with that nice wow, that is beautiful. Geez, it's either a really nice turquoise or glass. The little bead in his head. It looks like a really nice turquoise. I see some matrix and some inclusions. Wow. Jeez. Well, it's either really well done glass or it's a little turquoise in there. Sweet little pendant. Nice little bail on that. is signed in there. Yeah, distribution center, been there until the day. That's so crazy. Signed JC925, and this sweet little guy is 15 bucks. Hello, Zenzord, welcome in. Okay, well, funny. We can put some shorts on that little guy. It is still available, Zen, and you got it for 15. You got that one for 15, and if somebody likes this little Cocapelli charm as well, he's 15 also. Thank you, Zen. Good to see ya. The nudie one. All right, that one is, that little Cocapelli's going down. Down, down it goes. All right, well, since we're on the nudie, just so happens I saw that comment and I looked over and here they were. Sterling silver figural earrings. What's going on with this? I don't know what this move is. Double jointed backwards ballet twists. I'm not exactly sure. But these are fun. They're sterling silver figural earrings. And those ones are $14. $14 on those. Jackie says, yep, I'm in. 14. Really long foot, right? Patty is also in at 14. So we'd be looking for 16 or 15 or better from you, Patty. And I see Jackie is just cutting that one off back at 16. So we do have Jackie at, Jackie was feeling that Patty was coming in at 15. So we have Jackie at 16, looking for 17. They're just hanging around. They sure are. They're just chilling. Hello, Karen. Welcome in. I see Patty is back at 17. How's your weather up there today, Karen? Holy moly, Jackie's, it was 5 degrees for Jackie today. Maybe it's warming up a little bit, but they're holding on for dear life. Jackie is in at 18. And Patty is back at 20, looking for 22 or better now. Once we hit $20, those bid increments jump to $2. Jackie is power bidding at 25. It's a power bid. Looking for 27. 54 degrees. Damp, rainy, and now the sun is popping out. All right, Patty is out, so we've got Jackie at 25. Congratulations, Jackie. Sold to you at 25. Thank you, Patty, as well. And nice, Karen. So getting a little bit sunny, warming up a little bit. Around here, that usually means it's getting a little bit muggy. Yes, the midsection was moving. They're articulated. They got a lot, they got a lot of action, Melly. Awesome. Okay, well, one more. Oh, this was pretty cool. Almost forgot about this. Fun little black coral pendant. Oh, wow. And far away it goes. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, nice piece of black coral that I cannot hold on to. If you like it, it's $10. $10 for the black coral. It is on a gold-filled bail and a ring there. Just a nice little piece. Should be that'd make a cool ring. Black coral ring. All right. I don't see anybody into the black coral. Let's put that one down. And that pretty well does it. Oh, well. I have a lady that up in Petaluma that's probably going to want these. But if somebody else is into mariner beads, first time I've had red ones. But beautiful little Tasmanian mariner shells. There are 2 little strands here. Two little strands, and for both of them, I'm asking $100. If you know about mariner shells, super rare, super collectible. Typically, I find them in iridescent, the iridescent variety. I recently had some that were like a teal color. They had been painted. These ones have been painted red. And yeah, they are really darn exceptional. Yeah, me neither, Melly. That was a first for me. In fact, when my friend told me that he had red mariner shells, I'm like, nah. He brought them over, and I'm like, well, okay, you're right. They're pretty awesome. Yeah, dyed or even painted, Melly. I think they have like a lacquer on them. But yeah, there's a lady up there that this is what she does. She's all about mariner shells. But I have to see her in person, so it's a couple hours away, and I probably won't see her for months, if not until next summer. So they could just be hanging out until then. We shall see. All right, that's that for this tray. That one's done. Oh, I still have the lapis. The lapis and sterling necklace. Like cinnabar. Yeah, totally, Melly. So this lapis and sterling necklace that I didn't polish, and I probably won't anytime soon, but I may. I may end up polishing it and bringing it back around. I had $225 on this one. So I hesitate to drop it, but I can. I can drop it to 200. If that works for somebody, then that is the deal. I need to get the bust because it lays really nicely. There we go. I knew it was right here. Yeah, not the style that I typically buy, but it was so well made and it lays so nice that I couldn't say no. And nice all the way around. Just really well made. And 200 on that. Again, if somebody is watching the playback and you see something you like, If it did not sell, just email me right here, ravenschest33@gmail.com, and say, hey, Doug, there was that thing. I liked it at this price. Do you still have it? If I have it, I'll send you a reply and an invoice. All right, this one, I've been wearing this for, I don't know, a month or so. It's a great ring. It doesn't quite fit. It's coffee 30. Be right back. Nice, Melly. That sounds good to me. It's coffee 30 for me as well. I've been going 3 hours straight here with no break, making my buttocks ache. And I think I'm going to wrap up these last couple of items and call it a day. But I do plan on coming back on later today. I was actually thinking this evening. So Melly, I might wait until you're done. I don't know what time you're gonna be wrapping up, but yeah, I was actually thinking about coming on this evening at some point. So, and I may end up coming on while you're on as well, Melly. So I hope that's not a problem. Ay, ay, ay. I'm a goof. I just took my phone with me. Ha, Melly, that's what I do. Yeah, so I would like to come back on later. Just like you, Melly, I have a bunch of stuff I want to clear out. I can't stay up that late, Doug. Well, Mama Chola, sometimes you're just gonna miss it. Just how it is. Living on different coasts. I can juggle 3 options at a time, no problem. I like it, Melly. I believe it. You got that multitasking capability. So this one, I have been wearing it, but size-wise, it's not quite working for me. Late night, yep. Yeah, get well, Shellbell. Thank you for that, Karen. So 10.5 on that. 10 3/4, right in that. Right in that range. Gorgeous stone on it. Really well made. Nice setting. And it's $50. All right, cool, Jamie. So 50 on that. I see Elizabeth Johnson says, heck yeah, $50, Doug. That's a great deal. I'm on it. Right, Melly? I bought one a lot like this from Melly, actually. Are you still doing, Merche, yes. I am going to do Mad Libs this Friday, absolutely. I missed it the last couple weeks, and yep, 10.5, Elizabeth, 10.5 to 10 3/4. So, yeah, if that's not good for you, then just give me an out. Any marks at all, Melly? No. No marks at all. All right, it is mine. All right, Elizabeth, you're in. And I don't see anybody else in. So we're going to call that one sold to Elizabeth at $50, Elizabeth. Yeah, that's a beauty, and that's a great deal. Congratulations on that, and thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed wearing it. That was an old one, Melly, yeah. Nice, a nice early one. It just had that, feel. All right. There was one more, the feather cuff. Brought the feather cuff up earlier. It is a 6.75, but clearly room for adjustment. You know, it's a solid piece, but it could be adjusted. Oh, nice, Elizabeth. You got it. Yeah, it's really nice. I believe it's marked Legacy, if I remember right. Is that what we saw earlier? Legacy, Sterling? Yep. Legacy, copyright, Sterling. They like this design. And let me get the weight for you on that one real fast. I like rings like that, Millie, you know. So when you brought that up, yeah, great price you had on it. Yeah, I was all over that. I like that. I like that old stuff. All right, 58 grams. 58 grams on that. And I need to get 175. Drop it a little bit here. I once heard that your turquoise finds you. Yeah, Jamie, I totally believe that. You can ask AI for good trivia questions and answers, Doug, right, Rhonda? Oh, so I started to tell you that I left my Mad Libs book with my mom. So all those great Mad Libs that we created over the last couple months now, my mom had so much fun with that book that I left her the whole book. She and my aunts are going to play the rest of the pages, the rest of the blank pages, and they're going to go back and read through not T. I did buy a turquoise ring from T2, great one. From T. Oh, nice early Harvey era piece. Cool. Yeah, my mom had so much fun playing Mad Libs. We played it together while I was up there. We actually called my aunt and played over the phone, and they were cracking up. And you know, for those of you who didn't catch it on Monday, I let people know that a couple weeks ago my dad passed away, and that was part of the reason I was up visiting my mom. And while I was there and we were doing Mad Libs, that was the first time I saw her really smile. And not only was she smiling, she was laughing her ass off. Like just full blown in the moment, like, ah. And so that was so awesome. And I was thinking, wow, how cool is that? Part of what you guys have helped nurture here in this great supportive community helped support my mom. I was like, wow. Talk about things to be eternally grateful for. That was one of those moments. So yeah, I left the Mad Libs book with her, and they're gonna have, who knows, lots of fun with that. So yeah, well, thank you, Merche. And for she and my aunts, my one aunt, she lost her husband about a year ago, and so they're all single older ladies now. Yeah, two widowed, and my other aunt is divorced, and so they all kind of have each other to lean on, and they get together once a week and they have fun. So Mad Libs is going to be part of that fun for them now. So thank you for that, because you guys really did have a big part in contributing to that. And the only reason I had brought the Mad Libs with me is because I was thinking maybe I could have her on as a guest and we could do it together. The internet connection didn't allow for that, but we were able to do it over the phone with my other aunt and have a great time. So that was cool. All right, well, that pretty much wraps it up, guys. So thank you, Karen, and thank you for your thoughtful message as well. Yeah, I know many of you can relate and you understand, so thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up and get ready for coming back on this evening as well. Oh, can't be Mad Libs book in better hands, right? Yeah. So what's the size of that cuff? Zen, it is 6.75. Ow, I bonked my elbow. Yeah, it's a 6 3/4. Oh, thank you, Millie. Yeah. Thanks, Doug. Can't wait to get my goodies. Yeah, Shellbell. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to get them either. And on that note, I have invoices from yesterday and my invoices from today. Too small. Yeah, Zen. I got you. Yeah, it was too small for me, which I was kind of grateful for, but definitely tweakable if really desired. See you guys in the chat. Ring the bell on your subscription. Yeah, Melly, do you have that? Do you have your live scheduled? Because if you have your live scheduled, we can drop that link. Yeah, if you drop that link in there, then people can go right over and ring the bell. And be notified as soon as you go. I'm going to your channel to check it here. Live buy it now. All right, I don't see it scheduled, Melly. I was going to drop that link in there. But yeah, go over to Melly's. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Ring that bell so you get the notifications when Melly goes live. She will be going on at 5 o'clock Pacific time. Is that right? Did you say 8 Eastern? I think that's what it was. Yeah, look for Melly to be coming on later. If you ring that bell, you'll get the notification when Melly goes live. Oh, yeah, Zen. Yeah, thank you. The ones, I got this one from Tanya, and it's pretty rad. Got this one up in Reno. Thank you, Francis. Yes, invoices today. I will shoot invoices off. Yeah, I should be able to get invoices off this afternoon. If not, they'll be coming tonight after. If I go back on, they'll be coming tonight after I go back on so they can be combined. But yeah, look for these invoices to come with yesterday's invoices. Mondays were already done. And then I'm going to get all the shipping that wasn't done in the last week squared up, shipped off. Jackie, it sounds like you're good to go. So Canada stuff will be heading out as well. There are a few people that have hold packages. I'm going to be purging my hold packages. So if you have something on hold that you want to continue to stay on hold, send me an email. Otherwise, you'll be getting a tracking number pretty soon. Hey, hugs, Doug. Had a torch in my hand. What a wonderful gift we could give your mom without even knowing it would be that way. Right, Jen? Yeah. Amazing how things like that unfold sometimes. So thank you so much for the gift of your presence, all of you. So yeah, have a great day. If I'm missing somebody or something, I'm sorry. My brain is spinning right now. Thank you again for being here. And take care. See you all again soon. Here and other places too. So